Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. Hope you're having a great day. The subject for today is in the six higher faculties is imagination. Now, if there's anyone that I love more than the others, it's this one. There's one saying out there, for a lack of vision, people perish. And so I look at imagination and vision exactly the same. And so, hello, author. It's always great to have you on here. Hello, my incredible wife. I love and appreciate you. And so, when you're talking about imaginations, hi, Craig. Great to have you back, Nicholas. When you're talking about imagination, there's a lot of words that go entwined with this, right? And so for some people, it's not only imagination, but, in the spiritual world, the religious world, they call it faith. And I always love using the phrase, faith it till you make it, instead of fake it till you make it. But there's a lot of definitions. I always love looking up and, on Wikipedia or the dictionary, a true definition of the word. And hi, Dustin. Hi, Lisa, Melody. Hi, my son. Hey, Eric. Hey, John. And so one of the things is the definition of faith is speaking things that are not as if they were. So again, speaking of things that aren't yet, but you're speaking them into an existence. And so when you really start leaning on people as far as imagination, they're going to say to you, like me, I'm going to say, hey, listen, I'm going to a master affiliate. Master affiliate, I need, 5 legs that are each doing 1 million, 10 legs that are each doing 500,000. And I know what I need to do to get there. And I imagine not only hitting that position like I hit super, but also imagining people also in my group that are going to do that. And so there's these little basic phrases that I've learned my whole life. And another one of them is just, just great for me. But it's like, you won't move forward and you won't go through fear unless you're looking forward to something. You know what I mean? So you get these people that live too much in the present, then you get a lot of people, a majority of the people that live in the past. And so they're consistently thinking about the past and how someone hurt them and why they're a victim and trauma. It's funny that trauma is a word is very close to drama, drama. And it's like, everyone's always feeling disrespected and everyone's always feeling, they need to, focus on that instead of consistently focusing on a vision and imagination of the future. And one of the things that I just get blown away with people is like, that's what gets me excited. What gets me excited is when I'm imagining where someone will be, so it's just that me, I can't hit master affiliate without the help of other people. So I got to help people imagine what their life would be with X amount of income. I always love telling people, what's your magic number? And they go, what do you mean? And I go, what's a number of income on a monthly basis that could come into your household that would really make you feel proud? That would really make you sort of maybe look at your significant other and say, see, I told you. Or your children or people that are close to you. What is a magic number that would allow you to double your income, if not make a decision to walk away from your current job, maybe retire, a family member, maybe get a new car, go on a vacation, give money to charity. So it's all about this imagination and you getting emotionally with all your senses. We're talking about the 6 faculties that a lot of people don't talk about. But whenever you listen to the 6-phase meditation and it immediately tells you, in number 4, that you need to imagine what your life's going to be 3 years from now. And I keep telling people all the time, Terry and I and our family haven't lived our best days yet. We haven't lived our best months, our best years of what we can do as far as an impact for people and what I can do as far as an impact for me and my family and me and others. So it's really interesting that you got to find people, because everything that we use from Zoom to, this camera that I'm looking at, the light, the laptop, everything was imagination. So, me and my sons were talking last night, Hannah, my daughter-in-law, had a birthday. And so we went out for a birthday dinner. And I just love that people, I posted something to my son, and believe it or not, with relativity of what Einstein talked about, 107 years ago, that they're now proved that every theory, say theories or guesses, because you don't know, that all the theories that Albert Einstein put together are now documented as being true. And I was telling my son, man, here's a person with imagination. They're asking them, what do you think that is out there? And he's like, well, the reason that it looks like a hole, a black hole, is because, time is and light are distorted by gravity in certain areas. So that's why it looks like a nothingness. And to think that 107 years later, scientists finally proved that what, this guy with the imagination had, that he would actually, because they really didn't understand why in certain places in the universe there would actually be a slowing down or speeding up of time and light. You know what I mean? And that sounds like, oh, that's BS. You know what I mean? No, it's not. So there's a lot of stuff that I know that I still don't know. And that was, based on the video yesterday with perception. But imagination is just amazing. When you can get up and you're excited, and I've said this on other videos, that people will plan and have more vision and imagination preparing for a 2-week vacation than the rest of their lives. And so, are you experiencing that event? No, you're imagining it. You're imagining, oh my God, we're going to take this flight, we're going to get there, and then we're going to do these excursions, and then we're going to live at this place, and then we're going to do these activities, and it's going to be relaxing, and to see all my people that I love, with big smiles on their faces. See, we immediately go into imagination and we share that enthusiasm and excitement with other people. Hey, wow, you seem like you're pretty chipper today. Yeah, me and my family just planned our 2-week vacation. We're going to the Bahamas, or we're going to Jamaica, or we're going to, Fiji, whatever. We're going Bora Bora. And it's like, wow, you're really, yeah, we got the plane tickets already. We already got, the rooms and stuff. We got the excursions planned. And I mean, you're just so excited, that you are actually, so when you talk to people, you haven't done the trip yet. You haven't flown yet. You haven't got there. You haven't done the excursions. So why are you so damn excited? That's imagination. You see what I mean? And people are attracted to imagination. They're attracted to you repeating a vision, talking in faith of things that haven't come true yet that are going to come true. A neat example for me is when I first got involved in this industry, I was like, wow, I seen some people giving a testimonial, and they were basically telling their story of how they hit one of the top positions in the company. And I did that the same with this company. And so I see people talking about being super affiliate before they created master affiliate. And I'm going in my mind, I'm imagining what my group needs to be for size. What do I need to do for volume? That's $1 million as a super affiliate. I can only count 50% per leg. So that means I got to do 500,000 in one leg and 500,000 in another. Or I need to do 4 legs of 250. You know what I mean? Or 8 legs of 125. And I just know that if I keep that vision, that when I create that volume, that I'm going to achieve that rank. And with that rank comes money. If you're doing $1 million a month in volume, this comp plan pays out over 10%. So I know that equates to $100,000 a month. And don't you find it interesting that the last 2 years, Terry and I have made 1.1 million. So it's pretty interesting. 100,000, times 12. So now that I'm going to go to master, then I'm like, okay, so I need to do 5 million in volume. I need 5 legs with $1 million production in each. Or I need, 10 legs with 500, or 20 legs with 250. How many people does it take to get into that? What is the speech that Terry and I are going to have, or I'm going to have when I walk as master? What's that income going to be? What am I going to do with that income? The number of people I'm going to help, the people that I love, what I can do for them, the expansion and developing other companies with Matthew and my other sons of whatever they want to do. See, a lot of people want to earn money and they want to build an organization to build true passive residual income with freedom. They just don't imagine it. They just don't dream it. They don't manifest it. So imagination, everything that is around us, first started out as an idea. It first started out as imagination of trying to figure out how to solve a problem. You know, the world is very, very simple, but we make it so complicated. So my question to you is, how much time do you spend in imagination on a daily basis? Huh? You know, so if you don't spend time doing it, if you don't take the time to build a vision board, if you're not constantly imagining, you know, where you're going to live and what you're going to do and the things that you're going to have, then what your life does is it usually stays the same or it gets worse. So that's my call on imagination. There's so many. Here's something too I want to share with all of you. Whenever I learn stuff like this, you know, I go on to YouTube or I go on to Google, mostly YouTube, and I'll put in imagination. I'll put in perspective. I'll put in the other faculties that we're going to talk about, like, you know, intuition and reason and memory and will, you know, and if you know, go to YouTube and you actually put those words in there, then you're going to see a lot of people. You can go to Google and you can put in inspiration and inspiration or perception or imagination, and then you can put a space and you can put, you know, videos or quotes. And when you really start realizing that some of the most successful people on this planet that created these multi-billion and trillion-dollar companies first started out with imagination. So imagination is, wow, what if we took an MP3 player and we actually made it nicer and easier to use, and we'll call it an iPod? Why don't we take a cell phone that's already existed and I don't know, let's call it a smartphone. You know, what if you could hold a little mini computer in your hand? And it's funny how everybody just goes, oh my God, this is just stupid stuff. This won't last. But you look at all these people. I mean, my son shared with me recently, and it's funny. I don't know why the media doesn't like Elon Musk. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's like trashed them their whole life. But do you guys realize right now that Elon Musk is worth $98 billion more than Jeff Bezos in second place? Because with the fuel, people are buying more electric cars. And now people are willing to take that shot and try it. You know, and to think that he just continues to grow and grow and grow. And they seem like they're talking about Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg. Every time they do something, they're making a big deal out of it. And they don't with Elon. You know what I mean? And so it's pretty amazing that people that, you know, that are out there a little bit that say, you know, I'd like to create commercial spacecrafts. I would like to take an average person and put them into space. I would like the governments of the world to hire me to get their satellites in the air. I would like to reuse rockets, and when they come out of the air, I want them to land themselves. And people are like, boy, you are out there. Well, I'd like to make a car that's the quickest and the fastest car. And it's going to be electric? Oh my God, you must be out of your mind. See, so you got to find a way to take some time in and believe it or not, with the 6-phase meditation, I think it's like 4 minutes. And you got to take some time to actually imagine what your life could be like. So now when you get up in the morning and you kick in the, so I, greatest miracle in the world at night, read that, get up in the morning. I'm listening to the 6 phase meditation, and I'm like imagining not only in phase 4, what my life's going to be like 3 years from now, but I'm also in phase 5. I'm imagining how would my perfect day go. So now I put in imagination before I even start it, how my perfect day will go. And I know if I continue to put days in a roll all together, then I'm going to have a really, really incredible week and a really incredible month. And I'm going to string months together to have incredible years. And people think that, that your life goes up and down. People believe that it just it happens haphazardly. It doesn't. Not if you spend all your time in imagination, because you're jacked up. You believe you're going to attract the people that you're going to attract. And then everyone looks at you and they go, you're lucky. Whatever. So that's imagination. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Really, really ask yourself, how much time do you spend a day, doing and building and focusing on getting better at these 6 higher faculties? A lot of people don't sit around and go, I wonder how I can make my touch better. Some people think, hey, I need to figure out how to get my eyesight better, maybe glasses, maybe LASIK. How do I get my ears better? Maybe hearing aids, if there is a problem. You know what I mean? Then you got what? You got taste. How do I make my taste better? How do I build my palate? There's people that do that. You guys know this, but a lot of people don't talk about the other higher facilities. Like, how much time do I spend on a daily basis getting my imagination better? Focusing more on my perception, and in the days followed, my intuition, my reasoning, my memory, my will. How do I really, really focus on making sure that when everyone procrastinates, that I get myself excited enough through imagination and vision that I can take my will and actually do things that others won't do because they're overthinkers, they're procrastinators. So I'm giving you some sneak peeks on the videos following, but I believe in you. I love you. Thank you very much. If you could do me a huge, huge favor and share this video with as many people as you can. Craig, thank you so much for all the links that you always share on these. And hi, Michael. Hi, Randy. Hi, Jennifer. Bill, Mary, let me see here, Ola, Nicholas, Kai. Thank you very much, you guys. Craig, it's so great to have you on here. Louise, it's great to have you guys on here. I love and appreciate you. See you tomorrow, same time. And if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. I believe in you and I know you can do this. Talk to you tomorrow.